My father always discouraged me from showing any emotions, and he didn't show much himself. Once, when my dog died, instead of hugging or comforting me, he told me I needed to stop crying because it was not good to show so much emotion. I really hated him at that moment, and I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think I had a hard time knowing where I stood with my dad for a long time because of his refusal to show any of his feelings to me. He had one weak spot, though, and that was movies. For a man who was so emotionally closed off, it was like a film somehow released the floodgates and the tears would pour down his face while he hoped that no one could see. One day, we all watched the movie The Little Princess together, and if you haven't watched it, it's about a little girl who gets separated from her father during the war. The father ends up going blind, and after years of being parted, he hears his daughter's voice for the first time and starts crying her name until she runs into his arms. My dad was crying so hard, he had to pause the movie, head to the bathroom, and collect himself before we could all finish. And at that point, I kind of knew exactly where I stood with Daddy.